The Boeing 737 is best known as the workhorse of the airline industry, carrying millions of passengers on relatively short trips with carriers around the globe. But the Boeing 737 has a completely different alter ego in the shape of the Boeing Business Jet, which the US manufacturer developed from the same design, just as its rival Airbus has done with the A320 family's ACJ derivative. This is all about carrying smaller groups of people on much longer trips.
The first thing that happens is we fly the aircraft to a facility in Delaware where we install special fuel tanks in the cargo compartment of the plane to allow it to fly so much further than a regular 737. We will install these special winglets that we're now including in the basic price of the aircraft, the ones that point down as well as up. After that, you will talk to a variety of these special facilities around the world that will take the interior of this airplane, which will be completely bare when you buy it from Boeing, and they will install all of this wood and the seats and the tables and the beds and the showers and the in-flight entertainment and all the other features that you can see as we look around this cabin.
Aviation Partners founder Joe Clark explains the benefits of the winglets and how they work.
First of all, you're going to save fuel, up to 2+% in fuel on the BBJ. You're going to be able to fly at a higher altitude initially. You'll have a quieter airplane, and they have the latest look in aviation. The way it changes the aerodynamics is if you look at an airplane like being a big ship, there's a big wake. And what we do is, that's called a vortex. We reduce that vortex at the tips of the wings, take it away from the flatter, planar part of the wing, raise it away, so it lets the airplane slip through the air easier.
VIP passengers spending 11 hours in an aircraft naturally crave a much higher degree of comfort than airline passengers making a short 2-hour hop. The BBJ's interior offers plenty of room to adapt cabins to individual circumstances.
Because you can segment the aircraft into specific cabins, such as you'll see in this airplane, you have the ability to conduct different meetings with different groups in your organization in total privacy. One of the great things about this aircraft is that typically when we see a bed on this airplane, it is just a bed. It's not a seat that turns into a bed such as you'd find on an airliner or a smaller business jet. It is a proper queen-size double bed with a seatbelt, but that's about the only difference between it and the bed you'd sleep on at home. You'll see a shower that's a proper full-size shower. You'll see a dining room table such as the one we're sitting at. So you can afford to put the amenities in your aircraft that correspond to the amenities that you might have in your home or your yacht or whatever other vehicle you choose to move around in. The other thing that we're very proud of in this aircraft, and I would tip my hat to the other business jet manufacturers for this, is we've learned the importance of the lower cabin altitude in the airplane. So this aircraft, unlike an airliner version of this airplane, has a cabin altitude at 41,000 feet of 6,500 feet. So you're breathing air as if you were 6,500 feet up. On a normal airliner, that altitude is 8,000 feet, and that does make a significant difference in your physical well-being at the end of a very long flight, such as 12 hours or 13 hours.
The existing BBJ family consists of 3 different sizes of the 737, as well as versions of the 777, the 747, and the 787 wide-body airliners. Now Boeing is planning a new generation of BBJs based on the new MAX version of the 737. With more efficient engines, this will give scope to offer a larger aircraft with the same long-range capability.